Miguel Dorati back here at the iBob Vaults, and we're going to go with one of our Talk and Shoot boxing video blogs. We've got some boxing odds popping up. I expect a lot more odds to pop up for this week, but we're going to hit you early with some of the odds that are up for Friday, March 17th and Saturday, March 18th. On the 17th, we got a couple of fights in New York and Pennsylvania in the northeast of the United States taking up people's attention. Obviously, it's St. Patrick's Day weekend this weekend. And you got Michael Conlan making his debut in Madison Square Garden. You know, it's the Madison Square Garden Theater, but still, it is Broadway. An Irish kid making his debut in New York City in boxing, so it's kind of big news. He's an Olympian, two-time Olympian. He got robbed in Rio, and Bob Arum signed him up, and now we get him as a main event fighter. He's a minus 10,000 favorite over Tim Ibarra. God bless Tim Ibarra, stepping up at plus 4,000. He's 4-4. He's got some ring time, I guess. We'll see. Conlan, obviously years of amateur pedigree to his game. You know, the pro debut, very anticipated. Not a lot of guys make their debut on Broadway, so you know what's going on there. Heading over to Pennsylvania, we got Showtime Boxing, and they're leading off with some heavyweights. Amir Mansour and Travis Kaufman, both guys have fought Dominic Breazeale, so we're getting a taste of some of the other guys. This is a clean toss-up fight. Mansour minus 115, Kaufman minus 115. Kaufman lost to Chris Arreola, and he's looking to fight Mansour. He's looking to fight Breazeale, but he lost to Chris Arreola, and then, you know, it was a split decision, and then Arreola failed a drug test, and it became a no contest. His loss prior to that was sometime, you know, a decade ago or almost a decade ago. Mansour, we did last see him fighting Breazeale. Breazeale broke his jaw. We haven't seen him since. He's been off for about a year. And like I said, both big punchers. It's a toss-up fight. And now the big fight. Madison Square Garden, the big building, not the theater. And this is Saturday, March 18th. Daniel Jacobs and Gennady Golovkin. I expect the undercard for this card to pop up. You know, Chocolatito, Carlos Cuadras, some of the other fights on there will be at the books. But right now we've got Golovkin and Jacobs, the main event. Golovkin minus 900, Jacobs at plus 600. The over-under 7.5 with the over plus 115 and the under at minus 135. So we'll see. Golovkin's expected to, you know, do what he does and take Jacobs out and, you know, continue his winning streak. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I got to give Jacobs a chance. So we're going to see how it goes. That's this Saturday. Those are the odds for boxing this weekend. I'm Miguel Dorati. We've been talking shoot, and we'll catch you after the fights.